is ready for yet another loss, but we're still here anyway. This is going to be painful. It's going to be the Jaguars. They have 84 overall offense, 88 overall defense. They're literally a better team than us, but we're somehow the same overall. Top 10 offense in the league. We're cooked. So we still don't have Wills, Bushrod, or Crocker. Jaguars are not missing a single player. So we're worse than them, have the injuries. The only thing that's going in our favor is that we're at home. But we have two league leaders, Spears in rushing yards, Snead in interceptions. That doesn't really mean we have a good record, though, because we don't. But we'll look at this Jaguars team that's soon to beat us. So we've got, of course, our second divisional game of the season. Their quarterback is, of course, Trevor Lawrence, now at 88 overall. Travis Etienne's at 92, which is weird because Etienne isn't that good of a running back in real life, but man, he's always developing really well. He's probably going to cook us today. We have one of the worst run defenses in the NFL. Receiver core is basically the exact same. Brian Thomas, no, literally it's the exact same. Because for some reason this game is allergic to having players go to other teams. They've got Brian Thomas, Christian Kirk, and Gabe Davis. Still got the same tight end, Evan Ingram. Greg Choi still developing. This is a pretty mid-offensive line, honestly. It's got some potential, but not really developed yet. Trayvon Walker, Josh Allen, Mason Smith is a tough D-line to play against. Linebackers, they got two really good ones, and they got Chad Muma. DBs are pretty solid. Safeties are alright. Actually, yeah, we're bottom 5 against the run and bottom, 11 against the pass. Jaguars are actually the worst against the pass in the NFL, which is a little bit weird, in my opinion. Both teams are top 10 offenses. We're averaging the exact same amount of points per game. Only dropped 14 last week against a worse defense, so we're absolutely cooked. But we'll continue to try to... Also, if we lose again, Sweat's out of here, probably, honestly. I still want Evan Katie, but I'm just not sure how I'm going to get him. He wants to be here 3 years, and I don't really want to sign him for 3 years. He just wants to be here longer. Alright, we bring Harding back. I would like Alex Nance back for 2 years. And he doesn't want to either. I got him rushing through the negotiations because there's not anything crazy this year. There's a lot of them, but the players I really want, they're already back. We got decided our scouting national focus, which is going to be wide receiver. Because Quincy Russell can't stay on the field. Okay, we know 60% about tackles. Daniel Rudnick. AABA. This dude looks insane. Actually, he looks really good. And we got, I don't know if we're going to be a bottom 5 team in the draft. This dude has amazing physical ability. I'm not sure much about his ratings yet, but his physicals already make you, really want him. Devon Bolden. A little bit worse at athleticism, but has some decentness. And he's around 1 to 2 talent, so he's better for if we don't pick a tackle up until later. And this guy, I'm not going to put him on my board yet. He doesn't look too interesting. I don't think any of these undrafted offensive linemen are going to be any good. So, yeah, we're going to leave them alone. Any other positions that are looking good percentage-wise? Tevin Streets, BMB. A finesse moves as a free safety. He could be good. Then we have a lot more safeties and one right end in Cal Moss. Great to good speed. B play rec, B awareness. Only D power moves, but he is a speed rusher. We'll put him on the board just so I know to look at him again, because if he has a good pass rushing rating, then he could end up being a good player. We got Taylor Sparks, A hit power, B coverage, zone coverage. He looks really good. Kai Lockhart, A hit power, D man coverage, B pursuit, F injury. I don't even think I want that, but because B injury's been pretty terrible. I mean, F injury's been pretty terrible for us. This dude looks really good. A hit power, B tackle, B block shed, and then C zone is usable. DeMarcus Neal, C tackle. Oh, we don't know anything good about him. And then these are undrafted players, so they probably won't be good. A catching mount, that doesn't really move me yet. Oscar Goodson, D man coverage. He has nothing going for him right now. Javier Collins, he looks pretty good. 2B, 3Bs. Actually 4. Everything we know about him seems to be decent. And finally, we've got Will Harris. D tackle. Doesn't look good physically. And then we don't know anything about the receivers yet, so we'll have to wait for that one. Alright, now we just gotta do weekly strategy. Let's say medium pass, sure, whatever. And for them, they say blitz counter, which makes sense. This feels like we're going to get sacked a lot today. So, who do we do last time? Powell and Tap, I believe. So it's going to be Tap and Raynaud this time around. Oh, I think I forgot to say that Groves had star. He does. Just so you know. What am I doing? Terrible start. Oh, it's this. Oh, no, it's not. It's just, I did not know that was going to be a hitch. That really looked like a corner route. So far, no deflections. Nice. This is why I play middle linebacker, guys, because I would be nothing. Yeah. What? I feel really slow right now going against Traylon Burks. I don't even think he's that fast. Can you drop a pass? Okay, he dropped one there. Are you That's so dumb. That's so stupid. We'll just do regular rushing attacks. I think we already did do it. No, actually, I don't think we did close quarters. I think we did backfield survival and extra aggression. So we'll do close quarters this time. This one makes it a lot harder because you can't just outrun them by going to the outside every time, but it's still not very difficult. Okay, I got tackled by my own pads, but it still got me the score. Why are they calling so many outside runs? Like, sir, we have no room to run. Stop calling tosses. It's so stupid. I'm actually probably not going to get gold on this one because I'm not scoring on every play like I usually do. Yeah, I need 50,000. I mean, that's a lot in one play, but I'm probably going to need to score somehow on this outside run. Actually, I'm probably going to need a touchdown in either this play or this needs to be really quick and I need to score. Okay, no, that should be gold. Let's go. And with time to spare. They really just let me cook them right like that. 65,000. Everyone stay healthy today. We already lost Wills, Crocker, and Bushrod over the last few weeks. You know, Bushrod was kind of out before that, but still, like, you know what I'm trying to say. We can't use any more injuries unless you want to go 2-6. Which honestly, maybe going 2-6 wouldn't even be bad because it might be another bad year. Which honestly, I don't know how they didn't fire me in the middle of the season, but we will take this opportunity and run with it. As our road trip is finally over.
It's week 8 of the NFL, and it's Tyjae Spears, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Titans and the Jags. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess. They could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that.
Okay, so of course I'm receiving to start the game, and it's raining. Last time it rained, we fumbled 4 times. Groves in the throwbacks for the first time.
So here are the Titans now for their first drive.
9 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He's a rookie. He's a rookie, even though some of the picks are supposed to have been my fault.
But I'll guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. He's going to have those kind of outings in year 1.
No, Crocker, this is Jatavion Sanders on first down. He'll get 10.
How does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be
He'll go empty set for second down and short.
operating from the gun.
Well, we're looking for Quincy Russell downfield. We've got him inside the 15, brought down at the 13. No reason not to take a shot on second and short, and Russell, of course, he delivers. When he's on the field, that's what he does. And I have to specify when he's on the field because he rarely is. Here's Tyjae Spears, the NFL's leading rusher, following in Pollard's footsteps. Groves fires, can't hit Russell. It'll be 3rd and 4.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Hand off to Tyjae Spears, and we don't really get blocks downfield, but we stay on the field. 4th and 2 at the 5. Firing. Russell short. He scores. We take the early lead. Imagine if Russell played in football games, dude. And now we've kicked the field goal in the rain. We'll drill it. 7-0. Actually, I might trade Sweat if we win this week. Because, like, I'm just thinking, I think if I could get another first out of him, which I think is possible, Sweat is a very good player. He's like 26 years old, 86 overall star dev. Like, that's very valuable at defensive tackle. And then I could re-sign Wyatt, have a decent core there, be Wyatt and Bushrod. And then next year I could have 2 firsts potentially, or a first and early second. Oh, we're going against the NFL leader in touchdown passes. We're cooked. But as I was saying, and then we could really improve our team. We get a receiver, and we could get a safety or whatever else I want, or a tackle. Thing is, there's a lot of positions that I want. I don't get how I was going to get a better animation before my guy came in. Like, it should be less yards gained when your teammate comes to help you instead of more.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we have with the
play action for Lawrence. Fires short. Hutchinson's got him. He'll be short. 3rd and inches. Looks like they're still going for a pretty pass-likely formation here. They know we struggle with forcing incompletions, but he'll throw, and he's got his man. I don't know why Snead's playing that kind of defense against a curl, but he allows Davis to make the catch. Can we get some pressure today? I don't know if we did, but that is a missed throw by Trevor Lawrence. No Bushrod on this defense for quite a while now. We're kind of used to it. And that's a nice defense by Calhoun on the short reception. 3rd and 7.
You talk about this Titan defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you
3rd down. Fires to Davis. He won't drop it, because of course he won't. 2 guys hit him. He holds on. Why is Cave Davis leading in receiving yards? I mean, whoever that was. I can't remember if it was Christian Kirk or Cave Davis. I wasn't paying attention to the number. And that's a great play by Arnold Evacati. It's going to be really hard to bring him back, but it will be 2nd and 12. Okay, the jump is not counted as a penalty. Thank goodness. Oh, it's a screen. ETN gets a 1st down and more. Dude, we are so bad.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
ETN on the outside. He'll lose yards again.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Can we get some pressure, guys? They'll throw. Doesn't seem like it, but Lawrence misses again. It's going to be another 3rd down, but you've seen what we do against 3rd down. Come on, get some pass rush, man. It's a screen, but this time ETN can't get out the backfield. Jaguars will settle for 3 after that excruciatingly long drive where they completed 3 3rd down conversions.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to...
It's my franchise team against Mr. Hurricane's franchise team. Nice return by Jack, up to the 29. There's Ty J. Spears.
Titans offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's
Firing, and we got bumped. No flag for pass interference. This game is trash. Because that should be an easy drag route on the blitz, but of course not.
Off the play fake. Groves.
Get it out there to Burks for about 2 yards. 3rd and 8.
Staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Jags, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches. And I guarantee
Firing. Sanders can't get 2 feet in. I miss Crocker so much, dude. Already the rookie is... Well, actually, no, that should definitely be a catch. That's just bad call by the refs. Gotta throw the flag.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
That is clearly 2 feet in.
Did he
They've
keep
got to
the
change
ball
that
in bounds?
call.
That's the question they've got to decide, and I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
No, it really wasn't. They were overturning it.
didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well,
It
here's
really
the
wasn't.
call. Hand off to Spears.
Spears' carry gets about 4. That's his 3rd of the quarter. He went for over 100 last week.
Spears on the ground a week ago. 16 carries, 106 yards.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team.
He's been leading for 1 week.
in terms of offense.
Spears' next carry can only go for a yard. We have to get pushed from this offensive line. Like, we're not getting beat, but we're also not getting pushed, which means first contact is being made too early.
Looking to throw.
Screen pass. Reynaud gets the blocks he needs, and he fights to the 31. Donald Reynaud, the rookie, has been a pretty good receiving back for us.
Rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
We're changing it up.
Back to throw. Groves.
Firing short. That's Spears again.
Taken in by Spears.
And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
25 now at the
Somehow we're not losing.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Groves here. 2nd down. He'll throw. And that's going to be picked.
This is going to be intercepted.
Just immediately read.
And Lloyd with a pick. And the Jags are going to get the football here at their own 20.
I gotta stop throwing the ball. I don't know, man, but like since season 3, I've been throwing so many more picks. Like I threw like 9 in season 2. As Lawrence misses yet another pass. I'm not sure what's going on there. He should be used to playing in the rain.
Pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he slides
3rd and 3.
up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Lawrence.
They'll throw. Caught. McCreary getting beat by the tight end.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd.
We're so bad on 3rd down, man. Probably because we don't get pressure on 3rd down. So, like, he always has time to find his target.
And they'll work this down.
Which is weird because he used to be one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. I guess TJ Edwards changed that. He didn't have a lot of sacks. Or maybe it's because Ernest Jones rushes off the edge less. But I don't think that... Getting Aiden Hutchinson should not make your pass rush worse. But, I mean, that's what it's been. He has not been doing anything. You know, his stats aren't bad. He has a lot of tackles for loss. But he got 21 sacks last year. He had more sacks than there were games. Now he has way less.
That's complete to Davis.
As the Jags are playing how they should be playing. I mean, there's no reason to run the ball. We're a bad run defense too, but that doesn't really matter because we're so much of a worse pass defense. Even though we are statistically a worse run defense, we're really a worse pass defense. Because that really should be a touchdown. We just don't know where we are. Because we gotta play zone because we're not fast enough to play man. You know, I think we drafted some decent athletes, and then we can't play zone either because we give them way too much time to throw. So, and McCreary's doing whatever that is.
Brian Thomas from 4 yards out, and the Jaguars have taken the lead.
This should be loss number 4 in a row. Were we 2-2?
10-7.
No, we weren't. It would be loss number 3 in a row.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I think we went to 2-3, and then I'm not sure. Either way, it's going to be yet another loss.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception.
Firing short. That's Sanders again.
Third drive of the ball game break.
It's a late hit.
And for him, because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Oh, going for Sanders
Just fire
to
it.
the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thing is, like, I like to run on second down after incompletions too, but we usually end up getting 2 yards because CPU's really good against runs on second down. So, like, whenever I feel like not this time specifically, but a lot of times it will be like a 1 or 2 yard run. It'll be second and long. That's really bad.
They're playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start.
Looking wide open, man. Quincy Russell's got it. He'll take it in for his second touchdown. Beat him off the press. It's that easy sometimes. You know, it kind of feels a little surprising that Groves only has 11 now, but he only had 9 touchdowns up to this point. It's not because in his best games he was throwing 2-3 touchdowns, but like he had multiple games where he's thrown 0. He's had like 2 or 3 games where he's thrown 0 touchdowns out of the 7 we've played up to this point. But now he has 11. I think he'll probably end with like 21. Actually, he should end with more than Leonard, because Leonard had 23, and he didn't even play as many games as Groves will. He played like 14, I think, or 15. No, not 15. It was like 14, 13, something in that range before he benched Levis. And then like he'll probably be doing better later when he has both Russell and Crocker, which I'm not sure when that will be, because by the time Crocker is back, it's likely that Russell will have torn his ACL or something. But play action, going short. Hutchinson's all over that. You know, I'd already would have been livid at Aiden Hutchinson if he wasn't at least doing well against the run or the short passes, but he is. That's the only thing that's making me feel a little bit better about his low sack number. I don't know what just happened. I think it was a glitch because Brian Thomas ran right into the offensive line. 3rd and 12. Lawrence is sacked! Finally, Hutchinson makes a play. Did he go unblocked? Yeah, he did. I'm not really sure what the left tackle's doing here. They say they fixed the offensive line, but I don't know what this is from them. It's really a left tackle. Like, what? I get the tight end trying to get really outside, but why is the tackle stepping inside? What is he doing? If I did that in my high school football team, I would get benched without any hesitation. Punt is away for Meredith. We don't really force a lot of punts, so this is a rarity for Meredith. Russell already over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's what he can do. Just stay on the field.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And thus far the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good.
Nice carry by Spears to the outside. He'll have a first.
He said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills.
Here is Reynaud. He can only get 2.
We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Screen to Mims. He makes the catch. Gets a block from Russell. It'll be 3rd and short.
That's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
We'll do this and see how they react. So they have pretty normal formation here. I'm going to run it. Reynaud right up the gut. Great block by Guerrero. 1st down. Inside the 30. And Jaguar injury here.
Obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Man, I really miss Crocker, but I mean, the Titans have been holding up their own without him, as we're going to have to throw it away. Josh Allen beats Chester favorite. Not a surprise. I'm not disappointed. Just factually what happened. I actually think I'd probably like a run inside more here. We have one linebacker to beat. And he kind of guesses the wrong gap as Spears with another big 1st down. We're heading to the 2-minute warning.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That's the wrong play, but this should be fine. They don't blitz. Going short. Spears continues to get touches as now he's inside the 10. I don't see a reason to actually call a screen because you risk losing yards for pretty much no reason. And the give to Reynaud. He falls forward. That's 1st and goal. Do we continue to feed our red zone threat Quincy Russell? Possibly. And Groves is sacked. Loss of only 2, but still would prefer no loss at all.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that.
And Reynaud's carry on 2nd down has him just shy. 3rd and goal at the 1. Don't worry, guys. I'm paying attention to the clock. I just didn't really care about the clock because it wasn't really relevant. 3rd and goal at the 1. Groves gives it to Spears, who scores once again. He's been a red zone demon. Thing is, this is what thing I do enjoy about Madden is that you can lose a rep, like, because the run is supposed to go here, and I see this, and I'm like, ooh, I don't want to actually go through this hole. I'm like, actually, I should be able to get through this, and I just change direction, and the tight end gets the blocked. They've done pretty good with the run game. It isn't perfect, but I feel like with sliders, you can make the run game way more realistic. But, like, there's still a lot of messed up things about the run game, too. Like how, like, they added the bounce out animations where you're right, then sometimes that just ruins what you're trying to do. Like where you'll bounce off of a lineman. But the Jaguars will get the ball after half, so I expect them to probably just knee. Don't want to risk a turnover. Nope, they're going to go for something. Lawrence with 14 seconds, 3 timeouts. They're going to run. There's a tackle made by Sweat. Halftime is here. See you guys after the break.
So we are at halftime here on Halloween as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll start by heading up to Foxborough to check out Houston visiting New England. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to the Motor City to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. 2 touchdown passes there for Jared Goff. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Mac Jones with a couple of touchdown passes.
This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Okay.
We're going to kind of continue our game plan, so we still haven't allowed a sack, I believe. We haven't sacked them 5 times. I don't think that's going to happen. We could allow 24 points or less, we'll have to see, and we should get 300 yards unless we completely fall off, which isn't impossible. Groves, 11 of 16, 186, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Really good completion percentage. Spears having another great game, 8 for 45 and a touchdown. Raynaud, 4 for 21. Russell, 3 for 102 and 2 touchdowns. Sanders, 3 for 50. Spears, 2 for 14 through the air. 1 sack. How does Russell have 2 pancakes? Is he just a dog? Like, is he pancaking DBs over here? Oh, no, we have been sacked. I forgot. Okay. A sack allowed by Eric Guerrero. 3 TFLs for Evan Cady. None of them are sacks, so they're all actual tackles for loss. 1 sack for Hutchinson. No picks. No deflections. How's Lawrence doing? I didn't really check. He's doing all right. We're not really letting him dot us up, but we could do a little bit better. All right, a stop here would be magical.
The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
The return is to the 27.
Out to the 27-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but
Lawrence, hand off the... Oh, look at that! Hutchinson and Hooker. Hutchinson has like 10 TFLs on the season now. He could end up with a lot of those. And I wouldn't be mad. I signed him to be a pass rusher, okay? Likely a throw here from Lawrence. He gets it out to Davis, who will be just short. It sucks to allow 11 yards on 2nd and 12. 3rd and 1. I'd love I'd love Sweat to blow up this play. They get it out really quickly. It'll be a first down. Another 3rd down conversion from Jacksonville. Play action. And they get it out to Etienne, who will get 4.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Lawrence looking to get across midfield here.
Tight end in motion right.
He'll throw. Across the middle, misses Christian Kirk. Hooker in coverage, 3rd and 6. And they fire it, and Thomas is going to be short. Jaguars won't be going for it. Great tackle by McCreary. That's something we really needed. They'll punt from their own 48. The punt is not great. I mean, it's about a touchback. It's really not a terrible punt.
And they'll spot it right at the 20. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
1st and 10 at the 20. It's Spears. He's fighting forward for a gain of 4. Should have really been a gain of 1. It's a nice job by him.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun.
Groves wants Russell again. He beat his man, and he's got it! From the 25 to the end zone. 3 on the game for Quincy Russell. That's why, despite the 36 injury rating, despite him playing about half of the games in this season so far, that's why we drafted him at 6. Because when he is on the field, he is a game breaker. Oh yeah, no one questioned Groves' arm. He has 97 throw power. Thing is, Russell finally has a quarterback who can launch it from any distance to meet him. Levis was pretty decent for Russell. Russell still did well despite Leonard's really weak arm. You know, I feel like he was dropping more passes because of it. And now with Groves, he just scored 3 touchdowns, and we're still in the 3rd quarter. See, look at what happens when our defense is playing well. The more opportunities our offense gets, the better it looks. That's why I wasn't blaming our offense, even though our offense did struggle some games. We weren't getting as many opportunities as we should. Lawrence hit as he throws. He gets it out to Thomas. He gets 6. And right now we're just playing keep away, try to limit as many points per play. I mean points per minute they can get. I don't think it's a stat, but I think it would make sense. Like how quickly are they scoring? As they get wide open across the middle there. It's going to happen with man coverage. It is. Especially if we give them time to throw. They're going to find something across the middle. Screen pass to Davis. Another 6-yard gain.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Lawrence on 2nd and 4 puts a man in motion.
To throw again is Lawrence.
And what a catch. Are you serious, Evan Ingram? Won't be brought down until he reaches the 23.
But not before they're inside the 25.
All right. We need to tackle better this season, guys. ETN outside beats everyone. How does he get that far out, man? That should be a who messed that up? Because that should be a guaranteed tackle. That's McCreary. Like, that's such a bad angle to take. He runs straight down. Completely misses him. And then Calhoun doesn't have the speed either. That's a terrible angle, man.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this team knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Outside run again. ETN will not get it. A loss of 3 thanks to Peter Calhoun. 2nd and go at the 5.
Get the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Lawrence.
They got their man. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian.
He caught that. We did not play man there. If we played man, he actually probably wouldn't have gotten open.
After the video review, so they had it right.
At least the drive took a while, so we get the ball back here. We can't go 3 and out. We need at least a field goal, or at least to waste time to the 4th quarter before we punt it. Goal here is to not get absolutely obliterated, because I don't want them to score again before the 4th quarter begins, or even have a chance to. Jackson's return up to the 34.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
All right, Groves.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Firing across the middle. Sanders got it already in Jags territory. He's been making some clutch grabs today. He wants to cement why he should be the backup in this upcoming season because he has a contract up.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Looking for Russell once again. No way. Oh, Groves overshoots him. Oh, man, that would have been a crazy 4-touchdown game for Quincy Russell. Hand off to Raynaud, and he's got a 1st. In the field goal range, but I'm not sure if that really is field goal range with the rain. Firing to Russell, he's got it again. Look at this game from Greg Groves. He's been great since that interception.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Here comes Spears, and he's got another 1st. Spears this time gets 3.
4th
4th quarter. is here.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football.
Second down now.
Their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. They'll come up 2nd and 7. And now a run with
Spears' carry gets a few. 3rd and 3.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point.
It's only our 5th 3rd down, too. That just tells you how efficiently we've been driving. Firing at the Spears short. He makes the catch, but no gain.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to bring up a 4th.
I think we just kicked the field goal. We had a really successful drive. We can make it a 14-point game.
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense?
Kick is good. 31-17. I'm not saying we need a stop because we're not in that position yet, but a stop here would be huge.
You did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Okay.
Good return up past the 30. And all in
Just
all,
the broken tackles have been insane this season. All right, let's see what we can do. Last time we allowed a touchdown drive. This time I'd rather allow them to throw us an interception. Hopefully I'm not asking for too much. I knew I wasn't going to be close enough to pick that one off. I knew I just had to hit him. And the catch is made. Why ain't y'all try to help? They kind of just watched me tackle him. You know, you could have tried to push him back or something. 2 quick completions for Lawrence. We've been struggling to forcing completions on him this half. And it doesn't happen again. We can't tackle Brock. Dude, McCreary is going to kill me. Didn't fight for the interception or anything. He just missed the tackle. Plain and simple. That's what we're trying to do, but clearly McCreary didn't get the memo. Dump off. ETN makes a move, but Hooker still tried to bring him down. I respect the effort. 3rd and 2. Lawrence gives ETN is going to have enough. He's trucking people over here. Travis Etienne is over here trucking people. It had to be a DB. Please don't tell me it was like Evacady or something. Yeah, it was McCreary, of course. That man cannot tackle. Down to about 5 minutes. And it's a quick throw. They have not been trying to get the ball downfield against us. But in a spot where you're losing by 2 scores, you kind of need to try to do that. I mean, just keep him in bounds.
They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. From the gun, it's Lawrence. It's caught by Davis. And that's good for a pickup.
There's not much interesting commentary right now. They're just throwing short passes over and over. There's really just not much interesting to say. And he misses a man for the first time this drive. 3rd and inches. ETN's going to have enough again. And now they're going to hurry up offense. Maybe a minute too late. Lawrence going to run all the way inside the 5. 18-second runoff. Finally a reasonable one for a large gain. We got another touchdown. Oh, they're going to take it away? They're going to take the touchdown away. I mean, they're probably going to score again anyway, but... Okay, so 1... Ooh, is his foot out? That's what they're saying. That's a very close call. Well, they'll waste a little bit more time before they score.
That's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Lawrence.
Yeah, we allowed a touchdown the next play to the exact same player anyway. Another thing, not any pass rush in that drive. I mean, I know we played four-man rush most of the time. I think we should have gotten some pressure there. This is a really bad offensive line.
A point after, goodbye groupie. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Why are the Eagles 2-4? And why do the Chargers have all their draft picks? Well, I guess that's only a question Madden can answer.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense.
Just need a couple first downs.
Three-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10.
I tried to avoid a Luakun there.
His way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
So we'll head to the 2-minute warning up by 1 score.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
Okay.
We've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
2nd down and 6. Spears will fight for 3. It'll be 3rd and 3. This is a huge play right here. I'm trusting Guerrero. And maybe my trust was misplaced. Jaguars get the opportunity to win or tie it, which I'm sure they'll take because this defense is this defense. They'll start from the 26. Guys, I'm just asking for one stop. I already smell the overtime coming, dude. Lawrence just throws it away. We got pressure, but that was really a coverage throwaway. Second and 10. Quick to Ingram. He's just short, 3rd and inches.
That catch in his career is number 662, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Ozzie Newsome.
Oh my God, are you serious? Okay. I mean, just why? We have Starks, and he just like, where is he going? No one asked you. This is not your zone. Guard deep. Why is he guarding Ingram? We have 2 guys running with Ingram. He bites down. It's like the game wanted this, dude. Stupid fourth quarter comeback.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied.
Dude, this game is so rigged. Do not even send me the overtime in for the 3rd time this season. Just make me throw the pick 6.
State of shock. What was once safely in hand is now a tie game as the kick is away.
Dude, of course it is. We can't just win games anymore. Or win games at all. It's more reasonable because we don't win games. Yeah, Spears is not going to help us right now. You know what would help us is some good defense. That would really help us. Russell's nearing 200 yards.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. 2nd and 1. Flushed out.
Gross has all day, and he's sacked. I need I don't need a faster quarterback. I need him to be faster. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
This is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
We're going to try for Mims. He's got it! Marvin Mims! Touchdown! Groves! Ice in his veins with under a minute to go.
Preaching that to your team and then following through. All the way
I was thinking about going down and just like kicking the field goal. I was like, no, we gotta give Mims his moment. They sent to blitz. What were they thinking? Why would they do that? That's such a stupid decision. Also, luckily I sent Rain out to block because that could have easily been a sack. I'm not sure why you call a blitz here. Like it's 3rd and 10. You're just fighting to go to overtime right now. You just want us to throw an incomplete pass and punt it to y'all. Or run the ball and punt it to y'all. Make y'all use a timeout. There's no reason to blitz. And Mims is a very quick receiver. He's going against a great corner. But, I mean, we already saw Russell cooking whoever's on his side. How fast is Charvarius Ward at this point in his career? .91 speed? Wait, that was Sean Ward, 93 speed. But no, it was Charvarius Ward. Why do we have 2 Wards? And I don't think Mims is too much faster. Yeah, 1 speed more. But if he beats him off the press, that's all that matters. Now the Jazz got a minute and a timeout to work with. But also, by the way, this is another game where our defense allowed 30 points.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. And he's up
47 seconds, okay. 47 seconds and a timeout. We're not going to make the same mistake the Jaguars did. We're not going to blitz or nothing. We're just trying to keep them out the end zone. I don't know why they were even want a sack, because a sack means you have to use a timeout. Like, it just was illogical to go for a blitz there. I'm not really sure what they were going for. Then we picked it up perfectly, which, honestly, credit to the O-line for that.
last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Lawrence.
Tackle is made in bounds.
Well, I'm no coach, but there's just not time right now for throws that short.
Yeah, sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. As Coach Madden liked to say, sometimes you have to take what you want.
And the throw away will make it 12 seconds at the 39.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He actually has someone deep downfield potentially. But it's just because maybe I shouldn't be rushing 3 until this final play. I probably could have sent 4 there, but he threw it away. Throws it. That ball is close enough to the end zone. Incomplete. Titans back in the win column. Oh, WWE Battleground is tonight? What time? It's at 7. I'll watch that. Netflix? Okay. But, see what happens when Quincy Russell plays a full football game, man? And then Mims is a great receiver, too. I think that was one of my best trades. Cause listen, we traded Jeffrey Simmons for a first round next year that turned into Greg Groves and Marvin Mims. That was like one of the best trades I've ever made. But at least we have something positive to say today. Groves 17 of 23, 366, 4 touchdowns and a pick. Spears 14 for 71 and a touchdown. Raynaud had good stats as well. Russell 6 for 192, 3 touchdowns. Mims 2 for 75 and a touchdown. Sanders 4 for 71. 2 sacks allowed. 12 tackles by Baker. 3 TFLs by McCady. 1 sack for Hutchinson, which means he also had 2 TFLs. 2 TFLs for Hooker. 1 for Calhoun. No picks. No deflections. We didn't need them, I guess. Lawrence destroyed us still. Defense is still bad, man. Don't let this change your mind. Our defense is still terrible. It makes me wonder if we should trade. I mean, trading so it'll make us worse, dude. I don't want to have to plug that hole. Okay. A lot of Did we meet some milestones or something? No, we just got enough XP. And now morale's making him worse somehow. I'm not really sure how that works. 2 catching. Greg Groves. Hopefully he ends up winning Rookie of the Year so he goes up to Superstar. We'll try to get him to 80 right now. 1 throw accuracy short. 3 under pressure. We have a lot of upgrades today. I don't really care about McLaughlin or Brown in the league. Right now it's been really solid though. So next we get to check stats and we'll have trade deadline. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing anything there. But yeah, now Tap has 80 in both coverages. The thing is, this man's 24. He got drafted at 22. He has a lot of time. That's what he'll be at 80 soon. Still no abilities. Oh, he just needs to get to 80 overall. We can do that soon, hopefully. Vogler is just like a backup for Spears because he gets hurt a lot. Yeah, that's our QB1, alright. Russell didn't even need 2 hands to dominate the matchup against Jaguars corner Trevarius Ward, ending the game with 192 yards and win. Well, actually, he was going against the other Ward. Mims was going against Trevarius Ward. But yeah, next we got New Orleans, which I'm not sure if they're good or not. I don't think we've ever played them. They're terrible. That should be a win. We need to win that game, and we can head into the bye week 4 and 5. Groves is leading the NFL in passing yards? Spears in yards, and then Snead still in touchdowns. How is Groves number 1 in yards? How much is he averaging per game? 262? That's the best in the league? Yeah, it's right behind Goff, who's averaging 261. Groves really could win Rookie of the Year. Move up to Superstar. But we'll be doing that and more next time. I'm still kind of tired. Dude, how are Saints 5 and 3? Anyway, yeah, I'm leaving.